Here.
Mr. Wicker.
Here.
Mr. Bishop. Here. Mr. Mash.
Here.
Mr. Webb. Here. You have a quorum, Judge.
I would like to take a moment of silence for remembering of Robert Ford, who just recently passed away. Glenn is an employee here of the county, and like a moment of silence for him, and Mr. Joe Blackford, another resident of Marion County. Thank you all. Appreciate it. The first item on the agenda is to consider approval of minutes of previous meeting held June 1st, 2017.
Motion.
Second. Mr. Wicker.
Yes.
Mr. Webb. Yes. Mr. Webb.
Yes.
Mr. Mash.
Yes.
Mr. Bishop. Yes. Unanimous.
Item number 2. Consider approval of the Marion County Board of Health tax rates submitted for fiscal year 2017-18. Ms. Phyllis Filiatru is here to present. The rate is, thank you, Phyllis, for coming.
The Marion County Board of Health met June the 5th, and it was voted to retain the tax rate at 3.0% of the $100 assessed value of the real, motor, and personal.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It's the same rate.
Same rate.
Sounds good. Yeah.
Something else the health department did, they were mandated to get rid of the existing generator that was inside the office due to, I guess, probably.
It's due to because it was a gas generator and having gas in the facility.
So they donated it back to us, and we put it in the basement till we can figure out who will need it. But it is a super nice generator. Never been used. It's brand new. So they did give that back to us, and
thank you very much.
We've got it.
Thank you all.
Thank you, Phyllis. I appreciate it. All right.
See you.
Item number 3, Natalie Browning with the Conservation Office is here to update us on regarding current activities at the office, at the agency.
Need some backup.
Yeah. Now,
You ain't gonna whoop,
Just updating, I'm not bragging.
you ain't gonna whoop us with it.
Judge, if you don't mind, I mean, because there's a lot of people that watch this on Channel 6 local TV, would you mind if, it would be nice if all the individuals there, the board members, would introduce themselves so the people watching back home could put a face with a name.
I'm Steve Down from the Downhill Roadway. I'm Joe Barner Blackman, Calvin, Chairman. I'm Don Booth from St. Joe. Dickie Howard from Road.
Dickie Natalie, that sounds familiar, doesn't it, Lisa?
The administrative section.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Natalie, what you got going on?
We've got several things that we got going on, kind of going back from the beginning of the last fiscal year. In August, we participated in the Farm to Fork Field Day, sponsored by the Extension Office. We talked to students about soil conservation and its importance. And then we volunteered at the Progressive Ag Safety Day, sponsored by the Extension Office. We monitored, me and Roger, monitored a group of students to each booth. And then we also me and Roger both went to a career day that was held at St. Charles Middle School for students from London Middle in St. Charles. And Roger talked about his position that he had there in the office with the technical work. And then I also talked about my job as administrative secretary / a lot of other things on top of just being the secretary. And then each year, which you all are always invited to, we conduct our art and writing contest within the county, and over $1,200 was given to the students for the cash awards and numerous other awards. We give plaques, and we give certificates of achievement and certificates of merit, and they receive T-shirts, and like I said, they're fed a meal. And also, the county winners teachers receive a $50 gift certificate from Bishop's Nursery. Thank you. And like I said, and then we offer our services if they need us. So we call it the Conservation District Landscaping. And then we also invited Animal Tales to be there for the entertainment, and that was a pretty cool entertainment. He had several species of wildlife. We had an emperor scorpion, I had a salmon, pink bird-eating tarantula. We had some kind of, there's a goblin, I think, milk snake, an albino hedgehog, a tegu lizard, and a Patagonian cavy. This looks almost like a miniature kangaroo. It's pretty cool.
I'm impressed you can just say those words.
That I may not have been correct.
It sounds, hey,
That tarantulas like.
oh, gotcha. Sounds great.
Yeah, I got a picture of it.
I was at the show, it was very good. The meal and the show was real good.
One question, did you have a magistrate from Bradfordville up there? As an animal?
No,
Some maybe looked like him.
Well, they were invited.
Good dog.
they were invited. And also, I have volunteered my services with the 4-H Council Soup fundraiser and with the 4-H speeches. Our major program that we have with the county is, and I'm very, very proud to talk about this, the cost share program. We funded over 22 applications that totaled over $191,722 alone just in the county through our state cost share program.
And what type of, when you say state cost share, that's for what? Stack pads, what?
Yes, there's the animal waste facilities, which is the stack pads.
Okay.
There's the heavy use areas, there's water facilities, we have for fencing, no boundary fence, but for rotational grazing purposes.
Basically, the whole purpose, all the projects that have been approved to get the animals out of the waterway, either developing a water project or loading the manure.
Yeah, okay.
Now, the purpose behind all that, and the state's funded 50/50.
Basically, we're there not to get you established, but once you're established and you have any resource concerns that need to be addressed, then that's when you come to us, when we have the state cost share program. And like I said, we've also got the EQIP program, which is the Environmental Quality Incentives Program.
That's the federal
It's the federal program but me being in the office and Roger being in the office too, we assist them with some of them whenever the landowners come in.
Program basically the same regards to water resources, natural
Yes,
resources?
there's they've got a few different actual
They're
program
primarily the
projects
same.
involved, like they have a high tunnel project, they also have a pollinator habitat project, and there's other, little bit different, as far as specs on some of the stuff, not major difference, but everything averages close to a 75% cost share rate, which is, all the components of all of the projects are on a flat rate. But, you yourself, as the landowner and applicant, can help offset some of that cost difference because of doing your own labor, provided you've got your own machines that you can use yourself, which helps you with that 25% out project.
We call him kind.
The great thing is a lot of people don't realize, I think, is that it helps new beginning farmers as well as current farmers. And those beginning farmers can even be older people.
You're like the beginning cattle farmer.
Right, yeah, exactly.
Age is not a requirement.
Thank God. Hallelujah.
So and as you can see on the paper here, with EQIP, we had over 35 applications that were approved, and it was $736,918. So together with both of the programs alone in Marion County, there was almost $1 million that was brought to the county with these two programs alone.
I guess I want to bring up too, there's actually a twofold benefit. Of course, the main thing we're at is the conservation part, the clean water, the clean air, the cleaning up the animal waste and all that. That's a good thing. But $1 million coming into Marion County, that money is spent for concrete, for rock, for fence, for whatever, building projects. So
It also helps the local community businesses too.
And maybe the part that you don't realize is 22 applications that were approved and 35 you compete against the whole state. So everybody's put on the same scale and then ranked what needs it worse.
Great.
Marion County is one of the top
They're probably
counties.
top 5 in the state. as
We
far
had
as
one of the
getting-
highest workloads in the
Awesome.
state.
Good deal.
And that money turns over several times in the community too.
It's a buffer between agriculture and people out of agriculture also. It helps ease the pain between the
With
two.
all benefits,
Yeah.
right. Also, we have, it's the equipment loan program, it's at 2%. It's an equipment that is eligible for that program, is dozers, backhoes, no-till drills, precision activators, chemicals, and other equipment suited for conservation work. You have to have either a third down or a trade-in that equals up to that third down. And depending upon how much money you borrow, depends on the loan term. So, and then as long as you have to report every month to us some conservation work that was performed. So it doesn't have to be 100% on conservation work 24/7, but it has to, you have to report to us at least so many hours.
Basically, the whole principle behind the idea was to have somebody available that is obligated to do it. Percentage of the time. You don't have to do it all, but you got somebody.
Yeah.
Somebody's out there thinking it's available. Also, celebrate Earth Day. We handed out several species of trees. We had over 1,400 that were handed out. We had pecan, eastern redbud, river birch, rough-leaf dogwood, pin oak, yellow poplar, and then also we handed out the rough-leaf dogwood tree seedlings to all fifth graders in the county.
And it doesn't really take long to hand out 1,400
No, it
trees
does not.
for free. Free works.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
We ain't never
Dang.
had dinner yet.
I walked in the door at 5 to 8 and they were already out.
What size trees are
So we
they?
started at 9.
Dang.
What size trees are they? Those,
They're 1
Saplings.
and 2 year old species.
They're
Yeah.
2 foot.
So they're, it just depends upon, like I said, if we got the year.
Plant one now, you'll have a little shade set under it.
Yeah.
I don't
I
know.
doubt it.
It'd take a pretty good sized tree to cover all that.
We'll have to grow pretty good to cover that head up. You might get a tent.
The next thing we did was we celebrated Soul Stewardship Week by giving the students, the fifth grade students, a booklet to went to all the schools and give it to them. And we also have sponsored a camper to attend the Kentucky Division of Wildlife Summer Camp. It's an actual camper from Marion County that was going for $225. We donate every year to the fire program through the fire department. And we also, for you all, we donated $7,500 to the fiscal court to help with the debt animal removal in the county.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We can get a grant through there, and it's a pass-through grant.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
Happy to help out on that cause.
Good service.
Yeah, it is.
It's a good service.
Sad you gotta use it, but it's good service.
Yeah. Lately,
You gotta do your part. If you save them all, it'll get cheaper than it, and it wouldn't be worth nothing.
Overpopulated.
Right.
I like a lot of
And
population.
myself, just kind of brag on my own self, I have been the vice president for the Kentucky Association of Conservation Employee Association.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm also still holding the position as area board representative. That's how I got to get to that next step of being the vice president. And we play an active role in educating employees within the state. So it keeps everybody up to date on what's going on. Plus we share ideas with each other to try to get the conservation word out, that we're here, we're available, and also to get into the schools and educate the students and just all the community on what we all need to do. And then also one of the major things that KCDE has been doing is with the art and writing contest, the Carroll Journal had sponsored the brochures that we handed out to all the students. And that's what got participation, was that they would take this brochure home and they had a guideline to go by. And the teachers, a lot easier for the teachers, because the teachers can't go out here and be, going online, because that's what they had started doing, was making it online. That's the way you could get it, and they couldn't print it off. So KCD looked into it, and we was able to get a printer to print these brochures. I think we had close to 100,000 that went out last year. So, and then on top of that, NACD, which is the National Association of Conservation Districts, that's how we would get our soul stewardship materials pushed through their website. Well, now all you can do is download it. So we also looked into that, got that started, and we had, don't know exact numbers because we had not all the way got a total yet, but we've had several thousand of materials that's went out too. So it's a lot of work, but we'll work it. And also, we've got several pieces of equipment that we have available to rent. We have a no-till drill, we have 2 PTO sprayers, we have a gas engine sprayer, And we've got a lime spreader. They're all available to rent at a very affordable rate. And Alan Dethridge out of Raywick, his number is 692-1851. He's who you call if you want to rent the no-till drill, the PTO sprayers, and the lime spreader. If you want to rent the gas engine sprayer, then you can call Mike Higdon, and his number is 402-1864. They store the equipment for us, and they also maintenance if anything needs to be done. And we greatly appreciate them. It's a blessing to have them there to be able to do that for us.
Board members actually, if you rent it, do the board members come out and do the spraying for you?
There'll be a small fee.
Oh, well, never mind, that's scary. That's scary.
But the sprayers don't make a lot of use for
And you guys ever watch Green Acres?
Do what?
Have you guys ever watched Green Acres?
Yeah.
That's Oliver Douglas.
Yeah, and what's his wife's name?
Steve.
John Gabor.
Yeah, that's Nancy.
That we required out of Cape.
Yeah, that's what I was going to we've got an aerator that's also coming, and with the lime spreader and the PTO sprayers and this aerator, we were very fortunate to be able to go through the CAPE program, and they cost shared that. And it's through, like Mr. David Kessler from the Extension Office, the 75%, so all we have to pay out.
Basically, we just
25%.
furnished the 25% and the state furnished the rest.
Awesome.
Great.
How big
The
is,
whole county gets the benefits and also the split.
how big is that aerator?
No, it has to be a 12-footer.
12-foot.
That's a big tractor job.
We should
I
have
got the tractor, just don't have the aerator.
Like summer,
Gotcha, okay.
pushing probably August 1st, September, somewhere.
I guess what we'd like to stress is we're trying to give a good return on your investment into the soil conservation service, and I guess with the almost $1 million turned back in on the, I think we're doing a pretty good job. Natalie's doing an excellent job. We're doing a pretty good job. So.
Yeah.
I think you're all doing an excellent job.
I think so too.
I wish everybody came with news like that, it'd be awesome. It'd be awesome.
Appreciate you all.
No, that sounds good. It is a great service, really, the financial help and just the tools you can use. I know we've used the sprayers, aerator, I think, once. Might want to use the lime spreader.
Well, look at it, if you didn't have the office, what would you have? You know,
Yeah, I
so
mean,
we have
think
to- we
about
have to
that.
keep
Think
it,
about
so.
that $1 million, as Master Bishop said, how many times, what all that turns over. I mean, in this local community, that's awesome. I mean, that's a big hit. Now, what about this David guy? What's he do? I mean, is he around? I hear his name, but
Who's that now?
is it a David guy that works out there or something? Or?
No, we're, Roger Harden, he's supervisor.
Oh, what's that guy back-
That's David Kessler, he's extension officer.
Oh, okay. Oh, wrong office. All right, I just make sure. I just make
We've
sure.
also got William Price, which was in RCA, and then we're hopefully, and we're not going to uncross our fingers yet, but we're supposed to be having, finally, because we're Herb Davis, the DC, he retired, and so finally gets my full-time. His name is Matt Wolfleet, and he's been on July 10th is when he's supposed to be in the office permanently.
That sounds good.
That'll really help out too, because me being there and having somebody in and out, it's been, put a lot of stress, trying to keep up with what they're doing, keep up with what I'm doing, but, to have him to know that full-time is going to be very beneficial to the county also, so.
I guess to end it with, we really appreciate the support that Fiscal Board has given us, and make a good report for next year.
Good, buddy. Thanks a lot, all of you.
Thank you all. See you tonight.
We'll see you in a few hours.
There you go.
Steak ready.
Got one ready for the-
There you go. Thank you all.
Mr. Nally, was there anything you wanted to say other than that? Is there anything you wanted to add?
No, I do better when I keep my mouth shut.
Our county attorney could possibly advise you, so, just saying.
That's good advice for a lot of people.
Yeah, look in that mirror too, my brother.
Oh, good deal. Item number 4 on the agenda, consider approval for Harp Enterprises to do routine maintenance and replace memory card on election machine, total amount being $59,2795.
Motion.
Second.
Yes.
Mr. Master?
Yes.
Mr. Wicker?
Yes.
Mr. Quayle?
Yes.
Unanimous?
Item number 5 on the agenda is please consider the payment of PVA Appeals Board members at KRS determined rate of $100 per day submitted by Chad Mattingly.
Motion.
Second.
Yes. Mr. Bishop?
Yes.
Mr. Elder? Yes. Mr. Quayle?
Yes.
Mr. Wicker?
Yes.
Unanimous?
Item number 6, consider approval of AOC Court Facilities Reimbursement Agreement of fiscal year 2017-18, the total amount being $190,400.
Motion. Yes.
Mr. Bishop?
Yes.
Mr. Quayle? Yes. Mr. Wicker? Mr. Elder?
Yes.
I think it's due tomorrow, I think, Kevin. They sent it to us, I think, Tuesday or Wednesday when they sent it to us, something like that. So they didn't give us a lot of time to get that taken care of. Number 7, open bids for the paving of Poplar Corner Road. I think I left it out here on the table. Jason, will open this up.
Don't cut yourself. Don't cut yourself.
And the bid's from, Hayden Materials, is that who it's from? Yeah, Hayden Materials.
Were there any other bids?
That was it.
That's a
Open in it.
good business.
Yeah, they didn't bid it.
Just don't cut yourself.
Total bid, 103,997.
That's within the,
That's the grant,
yeah,
part of the grant money that we received extra to take care of that road, so.
motion.
Mr. Elder?
Yes.
Mr. Masters?
Yes.
Mr. Wicker?
Yes.
Mr. Quayle?
Yes.
Mr. Bishop? Yes.